What's up, YouTube? So, sat back doing some thinking, and I've had the question come across more than once. People asking me, how do I overcome an issue so easily? Um, Basically, some people think it's kind of cold-hearted, depending on what the topic may be. Some people think that it's not normal to overcome an issue so quick, and now this doesn't happen with everything because unfortunately, different issues involve different emotions and different ways to deal with them. But for example, the ones that I try to work with the most is things that tend to affect me or that affects my daily jobs and stuff. So, say for instance, if someone hurts you, the best way I find to overcome it is anything you do in life, deal that you have to fix the emotion or you have to deal with it. Put it with an emotion. Usually, when in my experience, when you do that, it helps you remember, or it can help you forget. So, for instance, if someone's bothering me, and the fact being I can't get them out of my head, but I do want to forget about them so that it doesn't affect my everyday. It's not that I want to completely forget them. I just want to put them in the back burner so that if I choose, I want to be able to think of them, I can. But I don't want what they've done in my life, either positive or negative or whatever it may be, affect how my future or how I'm going to live day to day. So for instance, I have someone has hurt my feelings, and it's caused me not to be able to think clearly, and it's affecting my job performance and that sort of stuff. So what I want to do is I want to put it with a feeling. So anyways, what I'll do is I'll create a feeling, something that helps me take the focus off of whatever it is. So for instance, someone has said something to me and it's affected me. And it's made me very upset. So what I'll do is I'll take not what they said, but the general them. So basically, what I did now is I've basically blocked out what they have said to me, and I focus all the energy onto them. So basically, now I'm using them as sort of like an image. They are the issue, not what they said. Now it's all on them. So now instead of taking that object, I can erase what they said and place it on them. So now all I do is I take them and I create another emotion. For instance, it could be that something they've done that that's made me happy, or something else that they have. I can relate them with something else. Like for instance, let's say they're tall, right? I might take them and think of maybe a tall building that I've came across, like in Calgary. Then what I do is I can take the emotion I have on them now and put it towards a tall building, which is, to me, buildings are, they're pretty cool, they're architectural and stuff like that, and I like architect. So I take that, and then because I like architect, I treat it with a happy moment. It's a happy feeling. I enjoy architect. So now I just took, what they've said, placed on them, I took them, made them into a building, took the building, create a happy moment, and then I think to myself of a happy moment that I had in my life, which made me feel really good about who I am. For instance, my grandfather. That was a happy moment. He was important to me. So I remember him, and I'm not sad about the fact he's passed on, but the fact of he was a good person in my life. So now I've taken that happy moment, and created something. So now I have a happy image. So now I can take everything else and I can pack it away, and I can push it off to the side. Not the fact that I'm cramming it, but the fact that I'm just kind of moving it to the side so I can overlook it. So now I have an image of happiness in my head instead of seeing the hatred. And that gives me the positive feeling to move forward with my day-to-day. So people ask me, how come you're so positive? It's not the fact that I'm so positive, it's what I do to become positive. I understand that there's a lot in life you have to deal with, and if you focus on the things that bug you, and even though there is times that it's so hard to overlook the things that happen to you, the things that people do to you, or whatever, but the fact of being, if you can take one thing, create a feeling to match it, and then what you do is take that feeling and create another feeling based upon another object, and you keep doing that like a stepping ladder or a stepping stone. You're eventually going to create an image to go with a happy feeling that will override everything else. So basically you're just categorizing it in your head. Now some of you may not understand that, some of you may, but the fact of being, if you do this, I figure, in my opinion, it helps me. And if you can see it the way I see it, it will help you as well. So to stay positive in life is to take issues or emotion and stuff, combine them all together, and learn how to deal with them. Once you do that, you can pretty much take the positive, anything negative in your life, you can find a positive in it, and you can create and work on that. And then once you feel that positive, you can carry on about your business. And that's what keeps me so positive, is taking all the negative energy and making something positive out of it. It's the best advice I can give you. And like I said, whatever happens in life, it is a stepping stone. There is issues that you're going to deal with, no matter if you don't want to or not. You are always going to deal with issues. Take it in the best way you can. Create something. Make a game of it if it helps you move over it. So all these emotions I got put aside, they're put aside on the back burner temporarily for me to get to a point where I can numb myself of it back there. And then what happens? They just fade off in the distance. And then before you know, the only time that they come back to haunt you is when you think about it. But by then, you've already created the numbness so it doesn't bother you. And that is another thing I call body armor. It works. Build yourself some armor, and guess what? You can overcome anything, because you are the one that's in the control of your own destiny, and no one else can control it. People can interfere with it, but in the end, it's you that can deal with it. So I hope this advice or this wisdom that I give you can take you somewheres, and I hope that my experiences can help you along the way too. So enjoy your life, have fun, and we'll have more videos. Happy videos, sad videos, even some fart videos, whatever. I'll catch you later. Ciao for now.